Well, hello, you wonderful people. I am at Yatesville Lake today. I really wanted to fish for bass, and I did bring my fish basket just in case I catch a crappie or two. I'll bring those home with me. And but anyway, this is Yatesville Lake when they don't have a tournament, and it's a rainy day. I get that, but it's Sunday, and there's no tournament. Obviously, it's Easter Sunday. It's 2, almost 3 in the afternoon, and look at this. This is how much pressure this lake gets from tournaments. When there is not a tournament going on, it's just normal. Golly, this is awesome. I have a shortened day today because of the rain. I kind of waited till most of it passed over. Now I'll probably get some sprinkles, but nothing like it was earlier this morning. So I've got a good 4 or 5 hours to fish, and that's plenty of time. But the lake is still low. I'll tell you the water temperature when I get out there. So come on with me and let's get out on the water. I just saw an osprey take a dive in the lake, and the camera didn't turn on. See, he's coming back. It's right there. Let's see. Daggone it. There's a bald eagle chasing an osprey. I don't know if that's going to be caught on camera, and my camera again is slow to start. There they are right there. There's the eagle, the bigger black looking bird. I'm guessing the osprey has a fish and the eagle's trying to get him to drop it. How cool is that? First fish of the day. Just a little bass. I've gone back to my 2.5 inch kayak. I threw a few things at first. I thought, you know what? Let's just see if they'll bite. That's just a little guy. A largemouth though. Alright, well, no skunk today. That's a good thing. And I kind of went to the wrong side of the island. I need to basically give up on this side and just go and hit the other side and then work on over there. I think I'm fishing some pretty unproductive water right now, but it's one of the problems when you fish out of a kayak. Well, I guess it's for me anyways. I want to fish all the water, not just pedal on by. So I tend to fish areas I probably should just pass on up. And I'm gonna fish this rock, and then I'm gonna head on out of here to get over towards some what I think would be more productive water. But I did catch one. Oh, there's an echo. Woo! One little feller. And the water is almost 60 degrees, well, 59 degrees. Getting close, approaching 60. So this lake is, gosh, a lot warmer than Smoky Valley, which really surprises me. I guess that just tells you how deep in that valley, or that holler, I guess, that lake is, because it was not even 50 degrees yet. Yeah, well, last week anyway, it was, 48, 49 degrees. And this is approaching 60. Well, let's get out of here. Like I said, I should not have probably gone this way, but live and learn. I was trying to avoid the wind, and now it's hit me in the face anyway, so it really didn't matter. Oh, it was a fish or a rock, I couldn't tell. That's a fish. All right. Yay. God. It's a lot of fishing for a little tiny fish, but oh well. Not a skunk. Let me throw across the second one I had hit there, so let's see. Maybe I finally found where they are. Shallow Point. Oh, there's one. I'm not very big, but right now, just catching anything is a bonus. I'm just following this bank. It's about, I don't know, 8 to 12 feet deep, and I'm trying to throw right along the edge of the ledge there. I figure I get a few to hit there. I don't care what size they are right now. Not super big. Fat little thing, dang. He's eating well. Yeah, still a largemouth on a spot. Alright. Let's see here. Well, I'm slaying the little fellers, but again, it's March and I'm catching something. Barely. That's a little guy. Alright, let's keep going here. That's a little better one there. Yeah, much better. Yay. I'm not going to say he's huge, but compared to what I've been catching, that's better. I'm barely hooking these guys. He's about 9, 8, yeah, probably 9 inch. All right, 10 inch maybe. Oh, shoo. Beginning to worry. Getting better position for this bank. That's one thing about an OldTown pedal compared to a Hobie. You have automatic forward and reverse with the pedal. Hobie, you can get reverse, but you have to pay an extra, I want to say $400 or $500 for it. Maybe it's $300. It's not cheap. So that's one of the reasons I chose the OldTown, among others. But a lot of it was just the fact that I could go forward and backward and not have to pay any extra for it. And for the way I fish, it has been perfect. I did not bring any medium light action rods. Everything I was medium or medium heavy. I did not plan this day well. I have this ultralight, and then everything else is for heavy stuff. That's on me. Yeah, this is an 11-foot bank, so I'm trying to throw to the ledge where they tend to run back and forth if there's a ledge there, like a little highway. Yeah, I did not expect a sunny evening. This is awesome. Two things I don't have on are my life jacket and sunscreen, and I came out today without sunscreen on, but I keep some in my middle box here, so I've sunscreened up. But yeah, it caught me off guard. It's deep here. It's 15 feet deep, and I'm almost just 10 feet offshore. Dang. Here's a little better one. Not huge, but a little bit better. Well, about the same as all the other ones. Nothing big, but it's been a slow day. It's a little better. Oh yeah, it's the best one of the day. Shoot, should got my net out for that. Yeah, it's the best one of the day there. Let's see how big he is. I'm gonna guess 11. Close your mouth, dude. God dang. He is 10 3/4. All right, bub. Well, a little better. Again, nothing to write home about, but it's something. Reposition each time because I want to stay right on this ledge and the wind blows me away from it. So once I'm gonna have to stop steering, I guess. So that's all good. You all probably can't see it. There's a couple feet of rock sticking out and then it drops off to 7 to 12 feet. So I'm trying to throw right along that ridge, or a little ledge I should say. Let it sink a little bit and real slow. If I sound froggy, it's called allergies. Ugh. Oh, that's a better one. I don't think he's that big, but I'll get my net out just in case. I got 4-pound test lines, so this is not, I can't horse anything. Yeah. Fat little dude. That may be a spot. It is a spot. Nice. Yeah, she's... Now for a spot, that's not too bad. You can see she's pregnant. But if you want to know how to identify a spot, on their tongue, get this here, on their tongue, if you rub it, it's rough, there's teeth. And you can feel that. Now if you do that with the largemouth bass, it will be smooth. So she's got a rough patch on her teeth. That's a little spot bass, and she's pregnant, and we're going to put her back. Thank you. Yeah, spots don't get as big as largemouth, so that's actually not a bad spot. I've caught spots all through here before. So let me back up and come back on that tree. Nice. I have to say the drive up to Yatesville was beautiful today. All the trees in bloom, red buds. I guess Bradford pears, I don't know. It's too early for dogwoods, but there was a lot of budding trees, and it was beautiful. Oh, that's a better one. Or feels like a better one anyway. Yeah. Oh, man. Yeah, a little better. There's, oh, that's the same one. Oh, well, not a big one. If you ever wonder when you should retie your lure, you just need to feel your line. If you just take your fingers, just pinch your line and then pull it, you can feel how rough it is. Like this is rough, still rough, and then right there it smooths out. So I need to cut right here and then retie this, or else I'm risking a break off. Just one little tip there on when you should retie your lure. Sometimes people ask me why I got the OldTown, and here's one reason why. I just threw backwards and I actually snagged a limb that's sticking out. So with the OldTown, one very nice feature is auto reversal. I just pedal backwards like a bicycle, and you have a rudder which you steer as you're going back. Now in a Hobie you can do this, but you have to have the reverse drive, and those are several $100s. But see, with this I can just very easily pedal backwards, then change my rudders to turn me toward the stick up right there, and then just turn the rudder again, pedal forward, and it'll take me right to that stick up. So when I did all the research to figure out what kayak I wanted for the type of fishing I wanted to do, this was the perfect kayak, and I have no regrets. Not super cheap necessarily, but compared to some nowadays it is. But see, right there's my lure. So I'm going in here. Oh, I'll shoot and see, I can stop myself with the reverse drive. Reach down, knock that off, and then I can just reverse right back out of here. Very simple process. And if you're looking at a kayak, definitely consider the OldTown for that very reason. Oh, nice. Feel like a little better of a bass. I can't really tell. And since I only have 4-pound test, yeah, a little better compared to what I've been catching. Nothing humongous, but 10, 11 incher. Now, that's a largemouth bass. So if you catch a bass, rub their tongue, smooth, largemouth, rough, spot. Thank you, buddy. Hello, everybody. Oh, he came up and got that. I was about ready to pull that out of the water. Not hooking them very good, but I'm hooking them. See, little feller. So if you want to catch little bass, I'm your guy. I am a good at catching little bass. When I lived in Frankfurt, I fished the Elkhorn Creek, which, if you've never had a chance, it's a premier smallmouth stream. You can wade it. It's awesome. And so I threw ultralight and jigs. So that's why I have such confidence in throwing these little jigs. Of course, creek fishing is so much different than this. So I'm learning the other lures, but if I have a go-to bait, it's a smaller jig. And, you know, at that time it was twisty tail jig. Now it's paddle tail jigs and wacky worm. Those are two that I have a lot of confidence in, and I've caught most of the bass I've caught on, at least in the kayak. So everyone's going to have a lure they have a lot of confidence in, and then you've just got to make yourself learn new presentations. I know for me, a wacky worm was one I'd never fished before, but it matches what I like to do, which is I try to mimic what's going on around, and that free-falling worm, the action it has, is sometimes irresistible to bass. So I really like to fish that way. So I've got, like I said, two really go-to lures that I fish a lot, and that's obviously what I just said, the Kitech, well, the Kitech now, and wacky worm. Today it has been the Kitech. Later this year it'll be mostly wacky worm and other soft plastics. I'm not a big crankbait guy or a spinnerbait guy. Fish too slow. I know a lot of guys like to cover a lot of ground, and really to catch big bass you need to cover a lot of ground. I just like to fish as I go, because again, I'm not in this to catch the biggest fish in the world. I just like to catch fish, and if you do it long enough, you'll eventually catch some big ones. But just catching anything for me is a lot of fun. Oh, there was a bite. A thump. Not a big thump, but a thump. Oh gosh, he ate that thing. Yeah. All right, little fella, let's get you off here. And if you don't have a pair of forceps in your tackle, you need a pair of forceps if you want to try and save some fish, because that is in there deep. And there he goes. Thank you, buddy. See you. That's why you have forceps. If not, I'd probably killed that poor little fella. Turn my camera off, and I was gonna reposition, and there you go. He said hello. He's a little bit bigger. Not very big, but a little bigger. Thank you, buddy. All right, let's leave that thing going. We're just going to stop it because I caught that fish. Well, that's two off this tree. Well, it is almost 7 o'clock, so I'm going to have to work my way back to the boat ramp here. Probably have less than an hour of light, and I've got to go way around there. I've got a ways to go. So I think I was going to fish this bank back, to be honest with you. I was going to go across over there, but I just don't have time. I mean, I know I didn't catch a lot of big fish, or any big fish. But when I started catching them on this bank, I didn't want to leave it. So we'll just go back this way and see if we can pick up one more before the night's over. Yeah, I am losing light fast. It's after 7 o'clock. I'm glad I have light to lose. Water is really nice and clear. You know, for early spring, I guess maybe some of the back coves will be a lot muddier. But down here by the main boat ramp for Yatesville, the water is very clear. That's the reason I've been throwing ultralight. These fish are highly pressured. I'm gonna throw a bigger Kitech once I get off this bank and just kind of work my way as quick as I can. Oh, shoot, another bump. I'm guessing bluegill, because they're not hitting them very hard. Oh, stole my tail. Yeah, probably a bluegill. Put a new one on. See? The end of that tail. And now for your moment of zen. Oh, this is a beautiful evening to fish. The wind has quit. So are the fish. But it's evening. It's a beautiful evening to fish. Now catching would be nice too. Yeah, I've been consistent. That's for sure. That's a little bigger than some of the other ones. Not a lot. They're pretty. Smooth tongue, largemouth. Oh, thank you, buddy. I was going to switch to a bigger Kitech, but I've worked my way back here. You know, just kind of go with what brought me. All right, let's put on a bigger Kitech. Let me show you a difference here. All right. So that's the 2.5 inch. And I think that's the 3.5 inch. Yeah, that's a 3.5 inch. So quite a difference. They're called swing impact. They've got a lot of movement. And this is also a short shank hook. It's Strike King. And the Gamakatsu, I keep saying short shank. It's just not as long. The normal hook will be a little bit longer. And this just gives these soft plastics so much action when they're swimming in the water. That's why I really like them. Well, let's throw the bigger one all the way in. Oh, hey. It's a little better one. I mean, it's not huge, but he'll. Oh, very nice. Thank you, fella. I have worked hard on catching you guys today. That's a largemouth. He's probably about 11 inches, so a little better. Thank you. Got him out at that point. That's where I was wanting to throw this thing. Let's see if we get another one in there. I love the spring. Well, and with that fish, I am going to close out this video. I was getting a little worried that my my whole day was going to be that one little, what was it, 6-inch bass, 8-inch bass, whatever it was. I thought, oh Lord, this is not going to be good. And I didn't catch anything big. Maybe caught a couple that were approaching 12. One of them was almost 12, I think. So, you know, it's March. Well, tomorrow's April 1st, so it's prime fishing time. Just getting out there is what I want to do. And I know I will catch bigger ones as time goes on. So now I'm just still getting my feet wet. I've only had this kayak. This is my 3rd season, or fourth season, I guess. I got it just before COVID. And so I'm still learning a lot. I've never been a bass fisherman. I don't fish for anything, as you all can tell. I like to catch fish, so I really don't, you know, fish for one type of fish. But it's been a great day. The rain left. I didn't get rained on much at all, so that was nice. And so now it's just a matter of heading right over that way. That's where the ramp is. So get out and do something you enjoy, and don't take life for granted. Tell you, I've lost several friends and or acquaintances over the last few weeks, and it's sobering. I mean, I'll be 62 on my next birthday, and you don't really like to think about that, but you know, the clock for me is a lot shorter than for the younger folks out there. So I'm trying to do what I can to get out every opportunity I have.
When I retire, I'll definitely be fishing a whole lot more. My plans are a boat on down the road, but not yet. My kayak's fine for me now. So I will fish this on into the ramp, and I will load up and head home. So thank you for watching, and I will catch you in the next video.